Sunday, the 10th of June 2012 will go down the history books as well as sink into the Kenyans' minds as a dark day.
All of us remember 4 years ago, exactly on the 10th of June, we lost two of our colleagues, a minister and an assistant minister, in circumstances that are very similar to what happened yesterday in a plane crash. This is what you can call a terrible coincidence. A terrible coincidence. That to the day and very close to the hour, we lose again a minister and an assistant minister.
Till this moment, the cause of the tragic loss of Internal Security Minister Professor Saitoti, Assistant Minister Orwa Ojode, two pilots and two security officers is still puzzling aviation expert minds as they fumble to unravel the misery behind the tragic accident.
Preliminary reports from both the tape as well as the video, which has been gathered through the reconstruction, show that the flight was normal from 8:32 up to 8:37 when it reported that it was now getting out of the Wilson airport zone and was then handed over to a new frequency, 118.5. At 8:38 a.m., they confirmed that they picked the new frequency, and after that, there was not any other communication with the control tower.
In a rare parliamentary meeting convened by President Kibiku on Monday morning, virtually all members of parliament and some of the permanent secretaries were present. It is here that Transport Minister Amos Kimunya got the rare occasion to brief legislators from across the divide on the preliminary finding that squarely falls in his docket.
Thank you, Your Excellency the President. From the video trackings, it indicates we lost the aircraft at 8:42 a.m. and everything else started now at the point of investigation with gathering the bits and pieces in terms of what could have happened, and that investigation is still ongoing. There's lots of work that needs to be done in terms of piecing together the evidence that's coming from the various investigators.
The minister revealed that the chopper that was barely 3 months old since it was procured had less than 100 hours of flight.
It was indicated weather was fine. In Ngong area, the visibility was 8 kilometers although in fog.
Perhaps with wide-ranging speculations of the cause of the accident, Kimunya downplayed the possibility of incompetence of pilots, describing them as fit enough to take to the skies.
They were trained together in South Africa, and they had the endorsement to fly this aircraft, which was endorsed on their licenses as early as February this year. So the aircraft was very new, less than 100 hours. The pilots had the experience, and indeed the mystery is really what happened between 8:38 and 8:42.
It happened so that the government has warned of any kind of speculations.
As we embark on thorough investigations on the cause of the crash, I appeal to all Kenyans to remain calm. I assure you, all of full investigations, and the Kenyan public will be informed appropriately.
And when a thing like this happens, there will be a lot of speculations. A lot of speculations, and the best thing to do in a situation like this is to desist from fanning the fire and waiting for professional investigations.
I would like to ask that we avoid all manner of speculation. We will have to have a public inquiry into the causes and what happened, and within this afternoon we will be constituting the team how to gazette a team.
As the country tries to come to terms to the sudden demise of Internal Security Minister Professor George Saitoti, his Assistant Minister Orwa Ojode and 4 other Kenyans, it is not yet clear what could have been the cause of this plane crash, but Kenyans have been called to remain patient as investigations are on course. Samuel Tawish, GBS News.